topic triple jump. But before that, let us awaken our body by doing some foot drills which will activate our foot muscles and some stability exercises which will activate our small and big muscles, and also followed by some recreational activities. Foot is a structure that gives us stability and balance. It also gives us grip and strength to walk on the ground, and also it absorbs shock. Foot is the first leading point of all the forces acting on the body from the ground. If the feet is strong, the forces are absorbed in an efficient manner.
Doing foot drills barefoot is very much efficient. That is because when body comes in direct contact with the earth, electrons from the surface of the earth flows into the body. These electrons are antioxidants which utilizes the body, relieves muscle tension, reduces stress, boosts our immune system. Stabilization exercises are very much important to improve our stability and balance. Keep your body in the squat position and extend your arm and throw the medicine ball in the opposite direction for back throw and in the same direction for the front throw. Next, we will warm our body by jogging for 1 to 2 laps. Now let us do some exercises which will help us to warm our body. These exercises helps us to strengthen our back.
So, triple jump comprises of rhythmic acceleration and consecutive explosion, getting by proper technique. The most important features of triple jump are speed, power and rhythm.
Studies reveal that the stress the body has to endure or the vertical impact on the body in the hop phase landing of triple jump can go up to 22 times the body weight. That is why it is said that triple jump is the toughest event in athletics. Also, to get into triple jump, one has to have a minimum of 5 years of training age and be physically fit at their best. But at the same time, let me address you. To learn the technique, engage under the supervision of a professional coach.
Next, we will learn about hop phase. Hop phase should be considered only as an extension of run-up. It is always better to have a phase ratio of 32, 30 to 38, where 32 is a hop phase, 30 is a step phase and 38 is a jump phase. This phase ratio is to conserve the speed generated in the run-up into all the 3 phases. Always, it is better to cover a max distance and land on the soft surface rather than covering the max distance and landing on the hard surface.
While doing these exercises, make sure you're completely focused and your body is completely warmed up.
we will learn about the step phase. Step phase is a very vital phase which has to be considered as a bridge between the hop phase and the jump phase. If the bridge collapses, the whole jump will be aborted and it will be a great disaster.
In triple jump, there is a single arm technique and a double arm technique, but doing single arm technique is very much efficient because it helps us to control the body movement. Observe clearly how the athlete performs the exercise. Here you can observe the athletes doing single arm technique. Now we will learn about triple jump grid. We have done all the combinations. We tried hop alone, we tried step alone, we tried hop and step, we tried step and jump. Now what we will learn is, we will learn about the rhythmic triple jump. For that, we have made a column here. We call it as a triple jump grid, where all these segments are equally divided. For example, the first and the second and the third cone is at the 2 meters distance, and the second lane cones are at the 2.2 meters and the third lane cones are at the 2.50 meters. So what I want to say is that hop and step, when you are learning, try to make equal distance of the same rhythm, but it is very much important that your jump should be at its maximum. Now let us learn about approach run. Approach run or the run-up is to develop maximum speed on a run-up, which can be controlled by an athlete for an efficient and an accurate takeoff. Accurate here means one has to be very much precise in their takeoff without losing a single centimeter. The most vital part, the most important thing of triple jump is the approach run. How better you are in your approach run, that much better you are in your triple jump. To master triple jump, you have to master the approach phase. Approach run is measured starting from the takeoff board with max 10 to 12 strides. Approach run keeps on increasing and it depends on our strength, speed and technical ability. Warming down is the most efficient part of the training. Hold each exercise for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Change your leg and do the same for the other side. Lie down and take your toes behind and try to touch it to the ground. Hold there for 10 to 15 minutes. This exercise helps to stretch your back. Sit down and keep your legs straight, back straight and toes facing the sky. Catch your toe and stretch your hamstring. Now get up and try to flex knee, keeping your back straight. It will not only help in stretching your cellulose muscle, but also it will stretch your Achilles muscle. Do it for both the sides. There are so many methods of relaxation to make our body cool down, like giving our body ice bath, doing slow jog and walk, but Shavasana is a better to relax ourselves. You will be lying down by keeping your legs little wide apart and keeping your palm facing the sky and arms little bit away from your body. Keep focusing on your breath completely and feel that you are so relaxed. Do this for 5 to 10 minutes.